Okay, welcome back to the sound. This time we're this time I'm gonna try actually creating a save file from scratch. As you can see, like most of the walls are empty and only really kept a few. But only kept a few houses around. Slash replace some. So currently the world's completely empty, like. Okay, besides the random towns. Like, almost none of or the original save files Sims are in here, basically. So yep, completely empty. The end. And this is our starting sim. Gracie Diggs. AKA Clock Maniac by her nickname, but we'll get to that later. As you can see by what we got already, I already built the house, the starting house, which honestly I kind of wish I taped it. Wait, sorry, this is the first stream I ever done. So, apologies if things are a little bit messed up or stuttery and oh, forgot a spot. But it's okay. Although now I think about it, we probably should do a tour of the house, shouldn't we? Okay, this is the outside area. Probably should mention with. Okay, this building here is a sort of half refurbished and half still well, barely functional factory. By barely functional, I mean the new owner has actually repurposed the parts of the thing. As you can see, there's still some abandoned crates around. As like I said, the thing was in the middle of refurbishing. And if you continue to the start of the house, I like to call this area the living room, even though it's not really, or like the guest room. And you can see a very dysfunctional, like a really old remnant of the factory that our sim is playing with. Which, don't worry, it's completely normal. It's completely normal. You don't have to worry about her. And as you can see, the place has been decorated some. And here's the fair. Decorated some. And this was originally, by the looks of it, a public bathroom, but it was remade into a, more private one. And here's the closet. Here's like this closet-like room that's filled with stuff from the original owner, including an auction house sign, as I like to think about it. Yeah, there was quite a bit of stuff for auction before they sold the property to our son, Gracie Days. Sorry, I'm still setting up stuff. So if you see me pause for a sec, yeah, it's me still setting up a few things. Which, I mean, there's probably not many people, if any at all, in here, so it's fine. I just want to make sure this runs halfway smoothly since this is the first time. Alright. See how that goes. But anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, here's the basement of the building. As you can see, like, the basement doesn't really have that much in there, but it will later on. Trust me. Now for the top floor, which can only be accessed back here, it's kind of like a studio apartment for a sim. As you can see here, I tried to go for like a more, I guess, quote unquote, uglier style. Well, not really ugly, but like more, I guess, a more chaotic palette mixed with all of the old-fashioned / rusty elements. To it. Just to make the place look a little bit more interesting, and also like a little bit more half modern, but still a little bit crazy and old. Alright, I think I got the Okay, I think I got the volume alright. Again, apologies for the interruptions. Again, this is the first time I'm doing this, so... Then again, maybe I'll try to do some, like, regular videos of this save. Like, the reason why I decided to go forward with making these is because I wanted to, like, you know, get some motivation to continue this thing. I'll tell you about later. Here's another room, which it seriously has like 3 lunchboxes, even though there's no kids in the house. I guess it's also kind of weird that there's like multiple rooms. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. I'm still technically testing this. So if things sound random, I apologize for that too. So enough with that. Anyways, this is the second room, which is still being boarded up. As you can see from the fact that it's sort of missing the floorboards, and these lights don't work, by the way. That's why there's like lights down here, because the old wiring in this area was replaced to make room for, you know, more living arrangement type stuff. Instead, this one looks like it has the most modern looking lights in the house. Well, I don't know if it's really... Well, I'm not saying this place is really old as in like really old, like before or like at the start of electricity. I would say more like a slightly recent or a few decades old type house. I mean, type factory that sort of has some. That has been through a few changes, like this is a placeholder name, by the way. I'm still thinking about names for the places. Also, this is the very first place, so you know. Like, there's some cat food out here, even though there's... Well, it's obviously old cat food, since it's next to the trash over here. So I guess this place could have been a cat food factory? Or maybe like a spare parts factory? Oh yeah, and there's also a no pets on the area sign, but that's more of an old sign. Which, to be honest, I kind of wish they did have messed up looking signs that you could just add. Like, I feel like that would really fit the theme of the house here. Oh yeah, and speaking of factory stuff, here is the little workshop they made. Like the little dinghy they tried to make out of the spare parts that was left. did that! But essentially, our sim here, whose name is Gracie Diggs, but her nickname's also Clock Maniac, but despite that, but her obsession is not really with clocks specifically. It's actually building robots. Which I feel like during gameplay you're gonna see. Just essentially, this sim lives on. She has an interest in mechanics. In fact, has a job in mechanics. And right now is still in the middle of renovating her new little house slash apartment slash factory building type area. I'm also planning on like adding all of the other pause. I'm also planning on adding all of the other buildings that will have gone with it. I'd say maybe like a silo or like a big old storage building. You know, for like houses. Long story short, my plan here for this area in Oasis Springs is for it to be like a town made up of like a bunch of old, like an old factory area. Which I'm actually wondering if that kind of stuff exists in real life. Does it? Pretty sure. Like, I know people renovate buildings and turn them into like other buildings, but I'm talking about like an entire area originally being like part of like a factory being turned into like apartments. Cause that's basically what this is gonna be. And I can't wait to actually work on that, but first I wanna sort of progress with the story of this sim. Because again, I need to make all of the townies, like, from scratch. And I don't want to, like, lazily make a bunch of random sims, put them all in a bunch of random houses, and call it a day. I just want to progress with their stories at least a little bit. And right now we're on her. I can use this camera. Okay, I'm actually thinking of, like, looking for some spots around town to basically look for some spare parts, basically. I'm also debating whether or not to get, like, a computer. Like, again, she practically just moved in here. Like, possibly, like, maybe a week after the auction ended. And, like, the place is still being worked on, off and on. And she's adding some interesting stuff here.
Grabelhina, Fazik Fazur.
So yeah, basically, we don't really have much. right at the moment. Ooh. Oh no. Sorry about that. Oh no.
Huh?
I'm still. Wait a minute. Hold up. This never happened to me before. Wait. Robin Banks can appear as a townie? Like, I think this is because of the lack of Sims in this save, but that's kind of interesting. I thought she'll kind of be like the prisoner Sims. Like from the detective career. Like, for some reason, I never see them. Or at least from my experience. But I don't know why exactly. Well, I guess it's kind of obvious, but still. I was not. Huh. Guess it's pretty cool. Wait, should I get on? Okay, we'll worry about that later. Right now. Let's go. I feel like I remember some spots where there's like random parts. Like, note that we can't really go to the library. Like I said, everything's gone. But we can go to other ones around here. And they might have stuff. Oh yeah, and change her outfit real quick. Hold on, do I? Oh yeah, and I tried to get like a more tomboyish outfit category going on. Although, to be honest, I only really focus on the outfits that I know for a fact I'll be seeing a bunch. Like, say, the sleep outfit, the everyday outfit, of course, and the swimwear outfit, in case you ever go to the beach. But with other outfits, they just kind of feel irrelevant to me due to, well, me not really having anything where they'll, or any instances where they'll put it on by themselves. Like, say, the hot weather and cold weather ones are basically just extra slots to me, since I don't have seasons. I'm not sure if there's any, like, formal wear events, although to be fair, I don't really do events in the first place. So again, not a big deal. So and also party too. Like, I don't really do parties that much in The Sims. Mainly because there's not really much you can do at a party in The Sims. Besides, I guess. Watch as your Sims needs to go. Like, I don't know why. I don't have that much good luck with events in The Sims. Like, usually it just goes completely wrong. Hey, you never know. I haven't really played this game in a while. Although, for context reasons, although I won't really add too much details, but like the old builds on this channel aren't actually my builds. Or, you know, me talking, like we share the same channel. In fact, this channel has been through a bunch of sort of changes / experiments. But the main thing I'm trying to get to is that I've never really done much of this before. Like, I haven't really live streamed or even made a video. But the reason why I want to do this is because I wanted, like, you know, to get motivated to continue this long-term project. And rebuild this save. Hey, there's one. I know that her builds are on the gallery. In fact, I'm pretty sure. Like, I've been slowly but surely putting back the videos. Like, they're not all there, but, you know, some of them are. But all of her builds, like, from the old, like, from our old device that we used to play The Sims on, yeah, those have been archived, I feel like. Yeah, hers has been out archived. Well, meanwhile, mine are sort of just, like, I used to have a bunch of saves, like 100 or something. But now they're gone. Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't really figure out a way to back them up or anything, so yeah. I guess the reason why I sort of want to mention it is because, like, just in case I ever talk about like, if I ever talk about any of my old builds, I'm not talking about her builds, I'm talking about my builds, which I can unfortunately can't really bring most of them. Because they're gone. Yeah, rest in pieces. Old Sims save files. Although there's nothing really new to what I am doing right now. And that is rebuild, or like what I was doing right now. We're like, I feel like I used to do like a bunch of challenges and stuff when I was like a long time ago, before I had the idea to make everything from scratch.
Brisham Wafatub. Frita?
Like,
Dala.
I feel like if you're familiar with
Chibi
challenges, you know
Famous
exactly
band
the
trip.
types I'm talking
Shufflet.
about.
Balafoy.
Along with some, I guess. I would like to say, quote unquote, invented challenges. Like one time I attempted to make like an abandoned haunted house and force a bunch of Sims to live in there. And see he would make it out, but eventually I got bored of it and just left it. And like, I feel like I do this a bunch actually. So I decided to do this because, you know, I kind of want to have fun with this game again. Like, maybe I'll continue doing this. Wait, I can get a toy? No. Maybe I won't. Oh, no, I just want to, you know, have some fun, chill, talk about some things. Oh my goodness, get post. Just because I like it. I like to do some things. Honestly, I'm wondering, like, how the events are gonna play out in this world specifically, since there's no townies anymore. Like, will I just have the vampires come up to my building one day when there's a fire? Because if so, that would be... yeah, that would be something. But, of course, we're not really at that part yet. Probably by then I would have her block. At least her block maybe halfway solved. Oh, getting tired. Let's go. But again, I didn't really clear out every single town. Like, I kept a few that I either find kind of interesting slash the game, like especially with the older cults, or I don't know really what to call them, since I guess they're not really that old. But like, for some reason I feel like the game doesn't really give us randomized ones that much, so I just sort of kept them. Like, I feel like they do to a degree, but it depends on what plot you are in. Well, I mean, to be fair, I just kind of like them, so I kept them.
Bebso.
While on the other side, I kept them because they're kind of, well,
Mr.
important.
Dib.
By that I mean I'm kind of afraid to delete them. Like, I know the spellcasters will just replace themselves. But with other, they're like townies that appear in like tutorial events. Yeah, I'm not messing with them because I don't know if the game's gonna replace them or if the game's gonna corrupt from, like, you know,
No.
not having a.
No, Saoirse.
From like not having
Purple.
someone to
Untale
replace.
Kanapa. Torky. Shuksa
Well.
Fazoo. Huh? Zator.
Has anyone tried to delete them? What happens if you do? I'm curious. But again, I don't really want to test it out. I'm just gonna let our girl here get herself ready for the morning. And then we're gonna mess with this device. Wait, hold up, I feel like the camera's messed up. Or something. There we go. Problem solved. Yeah, I tried to hide this in here, but that didn't really work, so I just put it up here. Essentially, I kind of wanted her to talk to it. Like it was a person. So that's kind of what she does. Like, essentially, she likes to build robots. Little tiny animatronics. But also wants to work on, like, bigger animatronics. Which also leans into what I kind of want this spot to be. Kind of. Here's some house. They're the same. Dang it! Why is the background houses always so cursed? Or like the background in general always feels just, what is this? Just, why does this occur? Who decided there to be 3 identical houses here? Anyways. Like, I kind of want this place to be kind of like with a bunch of robots and other steampunk enthusiasts. Like, sort of build a town for them. Or a miniature one.
Sure, Mel. Ooh, wow.
I don't know, for some reason I have an interest in making, I guess, new occults that aren't in the game
Boo.
yet. Or like not in the game at all. Like I would create things that were in the original games. Or you know, the games before Sims 4, like the genies. I would sometimes create like whatever species. Like some species that aren't in any game. Of the Sims. Let's send her along this time. I would sometimes even try to create video game species. You know, ones from different video games. Just, for some reason I like to create those. Like, I sometimes call them subspecies occults. Or sub-occults. Because that's basically what they are. Or essentially I'll try to figure out ways by using like specific abilities or traits to make some Sims do specific things. Like say if I was creating like, I'm gonna say a fairy, even though I know fairies are about to come to The Sims 4. Like, if I was gonna create a fairy, I'll probably choose a spellcaster and try to get them all of the, like, fairy-ish spells. Along with try to give them something to make them look more like a fairy. You know? Like, I don't really have any I don't have any custom content. In fact, like, I know this is probably gonna come off as, like, well, I don't know if this is gonna come off as shocking or not, but I actually am kind of afraid of downloading any custom content. Like, or at the very least right at the moment, because, like, you know, what if it messes up my game? Or worse, my computer? Like, for either a corruption or downloading the wrong game. So I just like to be careful, but it's not like I'm 100% against, like, using mods or, like, people who use mods on their games. Honestly, I kind of wish I could do that. Thought that would be pretty cool. Although, I guess part of the fun in it is, like, trying to figure out how to make things that aren't in the game. In the game. Like right now. The mad scientist career doesn't really allow you to do this, but I done it anyways. 'Cause that's the thing, I feel like. You really need to think outside the box. Like, I heard people say that The Sims sometimes feels like a dollhouse instead of an actual game. Which, I can see it too. But then I'm like, sometimes this dollhouse needs some customized furniture. And that's what I do. Make the wildest of things without having any CC to go off of. Although again, it still would be pretty cool if I did. Or I guess I kind of feel the same for a bunch of games. Like, it would be cool, but I don't know if I really want to pull it off. Besides, like, 90% of the time I'm like a console gamer, so usually using mods isn't an option. But it's alright. I mean, as you can see, I figured out how to do some other stuff that doesn't require having to download anything. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna talk off and on during the stream.
Oh, Brapna! Ugh!
So I guess enjoy me playing The Sims. And trying to make an entire town. Yep. Although another thing too, I might work on this thing off screen, but I'll try to tell you guys if I did that. So you won't be confused if you did watch this.
Frody Maruthe. Blinzel Phoebe.
Which I'm actually
Florib
not sure if
Essenoi. Brainem Dubma.
What the heck? So yeah. Just chilling and playing The Sims.
Uranka. Ha! No! No!
Wait,
No, Shersha.
sorry, it's just been a while since I played The Sims. I didn't know they actually said Eureka. Is there any other things that Sims say that's in English?
Oh, perfa fazoo. Fwibs borb. Crick ribbo glabe. Dwee. Farobi physique. Fazoob.
Yeah, she's fine. I'm gonna have her go out and dig for some gemstones. Okay, I might actually need to make a... Oh, there's Patch. About to say, I might need to make... to get a computer so I can... get some upgrade parts. Because I want to get a stash of upgrade parts too. You know, since it goes with the character. But I guess as far as packs, like there's some that I thought of, but also some that was just kind of like it would be a waste of time or a waste of money to get. Like the Crystal Creations pack, like I kind of feel like it would have been like a cool thing for like storytelling and aesthetic purposes, but honestly, from gameplay, it looks like it doesn't really do much. It just sort of does a similar effect certain traits have on Sims, which is just changing their mood and skill performance. Which, like, with the stuff that I already do have, there's a lot of stuff that does the exact same thing but has a greater impact, I feel like. Wait, she can sit there? Oh man, we might need to get a computer after all. I actually didn't know she could sit there. I thought the place was too crowded, but I guess my place looks the exact same from this, so I don't blame her. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I think we might need a computer. No, so we can order stuff. Don't need anything particularly fancy. Although I might go with the one that I haven't really gone. I don't know, maybe that one. Since it looks kinda old. But this one also looks old. Yeah, I might choose this one because it kinda looks like a TV. You know? Like, I know from the totally legally got household funds that I could really get any computer. But let's like to look at this one. Voice practice programming. Cool. Might have her do that since.
Chunkina, Grasha. Kisana Snaby, Oompafree, Ebony Flurba. Oh, Zarzuya, oh, Tiru. Oh.
You know, I want to test something, so I'm gonna join. I'll probably end up with random coworkers, but... Yep. Our very mundane job. But I know that... Oh. Okay. What was I meant to do? Oh yeah. Now I have to think about it. For some reason, I sometimes get suspicious that some of these sims are from like a dang a pre-made sims, because like I continuously see them like throughout my saves and I don't know why. Or maybe I'm just tripping, because I swear I keep on getting the same exact sims each time I join this type of job. But I didn't make them, they're supposed to be randomized, so why do they look exactly the same as the last one? Like, especially this one, like, I don't know if this is just a me sort of deal, but... Yes. Same makeup and everything. And this guy too. Yep, same ponytail. Just... Am I tripping? Like, I might need to do more tests. But I feel like as soon as I try to test it, it's just gonna stop giving me these two. But yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit suspicious. Especially with this guy, because I've seen this guy too many times. Of course, it could just be a coincidence, though. To be honest, most of the random townies kind of just look... They either look way too similar to each other, or just have the worst fashion sense known to man. Anyway, probably shouldn't talk too much about that. Let's just see if we can finish our job. I feel like I want to set this thing on fire though. I don't know how.
Ah, Shimba.
Wait, no, wait, it wasn't this thing, it was the kids' science lab that I set on fire. Yeah, that was freaking wild. Like, I feel like it scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. So I just restarted.
Bingkapa. Sigla.
Luna.
So I just sort of
Ah, crunch.
went back to the last save I had,
Yummish.
but
Unizoid.
I don't think I ever really done that again.
Oh. Moin.
Okay.
Tiny. Ah! Barilla!
Ah. Whoa.
Oh, you're not gonna stop me from doing this. Sorry, just sometimes I find the way meats decay so rapidly on the job just the most annoying part of the game. Like, no matter if I even have the thing filled up all the way, their needs somehow decay somehow 10 times quicker than usual. It drives me crazy.
Oh, Flumejba. Schmegeltombra.
Planai Varud. Dad.
Klarna, Taru, Anaka, Jib Jib.
Aksawa.
Oh.
Skiba Glosh. Waboose. Abshani. Pinaroo. Bluff Rabla. Glibonkusha. Befala Ferdoy. Corbiff. Dobbywood. Plonide Scoop.
Bottom grab.
Ooh, Aspasbone.
Or looking at the same.
Vimpa.
Honestly, I don't really like the stuff that you can get from the job.
Oh. Ah, Bakenja.
Actually going through this thing because like
Yo,
oh,
yo.
no.
Dambila. Paranai, Shawalba Exequib. Dahambila.
The need to catch your eyes in the face.
Paranai, Shawalba
Them
Exequib.
down too.
Ah, moleskin.
It's alright.
Ah,
Their name started to catch.
Dahambila. Paranai, Shawalba Exequib. Ah, Yanaya. Lissamonchisi.
There we go.
No, Nibahana. Go, Weaver. Huh.
Then at some point they figured out how to ditch the timer altogether. But I forget if I have to like exit the game and then go back and have another sim in the game, or can I do it alone? I feel like there's a way to cheat that and just wander around the... No wait, it's have a sim go to the... that one... Like, have one of your sims appear at the lot, then go out of the game, go back into the game, then go choose them, and you can explore wherever you want in the special lots with no restrictions, which I always found kind of cool.
Oh, lumber.
Oh. Honestly, I kind of like the idea of making. Oh. I see, we've been enjoying, like, creating custom houses for my Sims lately. Because, like, I don't know, for some reason I feel like regularly in a playthrough when your Sim dies, we're just like, okay, the Sim's dead. So now what? Like, if you have a house that
Larkin Moosh.
feels like it's based
Grovel
off of them, it
Nerkstery.
feels different.
Gorb, huh?
Like, you can
Dravois
literally
Nerzy.
tell who lived here before you.
Fran Vanage.
I don't know if it's just me.
Tabana Ina. Panil. Ball Drog. Ah!
For some reason, I really like
Shelmayalno.
it when an area just looks like, you know, it's been lived in before. Like there's natural history to it. Might not be like a huge game-changing history that's relevant to the story, but still.
Ha.
I guess it's kind of also why I like the so it's sort of a reason why I really liked the Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon areas, if anyone remembers that. Like, despite the really vague description of the house that you're exploring and stuff, I actually really enjoyed the environments there. Because, like, you can see who lived there before you, or before you started investigating it. Was it relevant to the story? No, but it was really cool, okay? In fact, that's kind of what this build's kind of inspired by. The old Clockworks area of the game. I think about it. Oh, right. Sorry, I was just thinking to myself, is there a way to figure out if there's any vampire townies? Well, like, I don't really mess with the townies that much, especially the random ones, because, like, why would I? But I'm actually curious, are there vampire townies? I know there's alien townies after you either cause an alien party to happen or go to 6 a.m. so.
Ovaladif. Ponka. Philan Flarbin Toby. Galbador. Ooks. Zomboskiba. Zubatube. Lava Zubi. Grobelhina. Bwissid Borb. Tip Tip. Inja. Jonvi. Delso.
Seriously, I'm surprised that
Tribs.
they got through to this
Zarbs.
area. I gotta go just completely ignore it. Come on. If you see my mouse going slow, it's not because my thing is lagging. It's because of my mouse pad not working correctly. Yeah, would you look at that? Probably be more on the way, but put you here. To anyone who is watching this live and is still here, thanks. Like, I don't know if there's anyone, really. Just this is my first live stream, and...
Aww.
like, this is a pretty new experience. I just wanted to, I guess, talk about video game stuff and play The Sims at the same time. And why not do this? Although, again, I'm still unsure if this is gonna be like a long-term or frequent thing, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna really do it. Like, one video every week or so. No, I feel like it's just gonna be kind of random. Or just not there at all. I don't know, I need to go see how this is gonna go. But honestly, I feel like from when I played, they really updated a bunch of stuff. You good there? Like, I feel like they really updated some things because, like, I don't know why, but I remember for some reason there was this thing where, like, all my Sims would be flooding to the Whimsy smart speaker, but this Sim has not even touched it. Or is it like a preference thing? Because I once had a Sim just non-stop sunbathe. Like, even when she got sunburnt, she'll still sunbathe. To the point where I just sort of burnt the chairs. Yeah. Yeah, I just incinerated the chairs, like, because I was tired of her freaking sunbathing. Like, not really doing anything else. So, like, well, meanwhile, daughter...
Zatorb.
Oh, they're playing The Sims Mini. I was like, how the heck did I screw up that fast? Play video games for 5 total hours. Yeah, I feel like... yeah, I feel like that's average for me. I wonder if she can craft... oh yeah, she can craft a bar still. I need to give her a
yes, it
full-on
did.
work outfit. Like, I just sort of got her like a thing to change her out for more fancy clothes, but she needs, like, you know, like a woodworking and building outfit too. Guess it doesn't really matter in gameplay, but
Nayuna? Ah.
hey, I like to give my Sims a little bit of, like, something. Like, I know it's not mandatory or anything, but I still do it. Yeah, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna make the other town is. I don't know, maybe like next time I'll record the footage of me trying to build the other buildings. Right now we only got one sim. And with the only one sim, we just, well, got her. No one really exists anymore. Besides the occasional random town, but even now it's just empty. Nobody's here. No one you're familiar with. No one that I'm familiar with. Just her. Which I guess is pretty fitting.
Aha!
Given, well, how I decided to make her personality. Where's the crystal? Did I get it? No, not manage worlds. Is it in here? Oh. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty ugly, but I wouldn't say it's horrible. Wait, can I change the color of it? I feel like... Nope, I cannot. I guess it'll... Go for like $30. Oh yeah, I can make my own stores too, can't I? I guess another thing that I sort of left alone was Mongolia Promenade. Mostly because, like, I don't really use it anyway, so what's the point of changing it? But I don't know, maybe, like, I can make my own little stores. Although, like, I don't know if this has been... Although, I don't know if this has been fixed yet. But I used to have this issue where, like, if I try to pre-make a store, or, like, download a store off the gallery, for some reason, like, I would randomly have the occurrence of, like, merchandise being turned into a random pile of ashes, and, like, you can't fix it. And I don't know why it does it. Like, if it happens, all you can do is clean it up, but then that item is delisted forever, and I don't get it. Like, does anyone know that glitch? Like, does anyone at all know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't know if this happens in the pre-made stores, but like, no matter what you do, if you try to visit, like, even if you don't visit that store for a while, at least one piece of merchandise is just gonna go missing and just... Yeah, it's really annoying. I don't know. I don't know if it's a good thing or bad. Got no talent. I don't know, maybe when I get more comfortable with this, you'll see a lot more of my progress here, but I'm starting to see that it's getting... I'm starting to see that it's getting late, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. So yeah, this is the first live stream of the channel. No, I'm pretty happy about it. And I'll see you in a different one. Bye.